Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to NieR Replicant. So here we are back in front of the boss room. So yeah, let's just see how this goes. I actually don't remember much about this boss. I feel like I should have switched my dark hand back to the lands, but that's fine.
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
No, it doesn't look like a boss room. Doors closing behind us is perfectly normal.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
It's the prince. He's fine, obviously. He's just returning him to us. Oh, and he's gone. Okay, bye-bye. Alright. Oh. Oh.
Child is inside. Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
Okay. I think we just do this for a bit to, like, destroy the outer circle. Particularly these things, obviously. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe I should be locked on, but this is fine. Oh, okay. I can only kill certain ones. Gotcha. Okay. Means it has to be that one. Alright, 2 layers to go. And we can kill all of them too, which is nice. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. What one can I kill? That one. Ah, balls. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's like you can kill him for a while and then you can't. Damn it. That one. I don't think I can destroy the dark red ones. No, okay. I remember that being something like that in Automata as well. Like there's just certain orbs you just couldn't destroy. Alright, 1 ring to go. This obviously isn't the whole boss fight either, like there's multiple phases. Holy Jesus Christ, okay. Just gotta watch out for the... I keep switching which one I can kill. Alright, 1 down. Man, who needs Returnal when you got this shit? Also, I've been seeing a lot of, Jesus Christ, a lot about Returnal, but it's really not my kind of game. I'm not a, Jesus, God. I'm not a big fan of roguelikes. Personally. I like progress in my games. Even if it is slow progress. Like this is currently looking like. There we go.
Mindless.
Okay. Alright. Phase 2. That's a big boy. Oh.
The guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Says the talking book.
Okay, can't kill those. Okay, now we can. Maybe. Okay. Holy shit. What am I supposed to do about that? Oh, where am I? Okay. Where's the hit? Like, where am I hitting? Oh, okay, I can just like destroy the body. Gotcha. Fuck, and then just cop it in the face, apparently. Oh, they regen. Okay, never mind.
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Oh, hey, Kanye.
Kaine!
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already!
That's a good jump. Hey, I tried that. They regen, dude. Yeah. Alright, well, now you pissed it off. So what's the play? I assume the hands become hittable, I guess. It's my assumption.
How did you find us?
Oh.
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
Oh, I tried jumping.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Oh, wow, okay.
Fuck off, book.
Okay, so when the hand
Kindly,
hits the ground...
glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities. I'm gonna kill this thing my way.
Ah, damn it. I knew I should use the hand. Oh, well, that's fine. Which one is it this time? Nothing? Gotcha. It's both hands this time. Now we jump first. Yeah, that didn't do shh. Oh, it's doing this crap. Ah, damn it. Get clubbed on the way back, that's fine. I like how Kane's in this fight, but it's like, what is she doing? Absolutely nothing. Great. There we go. The fist just fucks it up. Gotcha. Jump. Okay. Got lucky there. Now what? Big lumbering bastard. Phase 3? Phase 3.
This should prove interesting.
Is that your... Jesus Christ. Okay, 2 down. Oh boy. We got lasers now? Oh. Can't see shit. Okay, now who's up? Just shoot where it's going, not where it is. Oh, how did that thing not die? Oh, whatever. Get this one. Ooh, fuck. So far, this isn't too bad, because, like, Kane's just kind of here to bait him out. Okay. 2 more walls. How do you do this if you've taken off the shooty thing? I guess you just gotta switch, right? Which I guess is something you can probably just do mid-boss fights, so that makes sense. Okay. Is that it? Might be it. Yep. Got him. The prince is inside one of them. We just impaled him like 6 times. It's fine. Oh well, unfortunately he's still alive. Oh, his mask fell off, okay. What the fuck? I mean, sure man. Whatever. Just a very solid Zelda reference there. Tell him to just fuck off.
カイザム・デサラとユート、シアトとウサトチ、ウレシグ、ツグ、コスキ、サオサラエオ、ペルア、カイザンアサキ、
Sure.
サラトアヤーリ、アトルル、カイラム、オステキルタチエクグ、ギリス、ア、ガイ、ウカン、ヤーリ、それで
Dude, you guys have like 100,000 rules. Okay, great, now he's king. Wonderful.
ウラ、コトサラタインタ、ゾスローであった。
You should apologize, motherfucker.
Oh, no, that's alright. We were just happy to help.
I believe the regent has just given us an order.
Yeah, man. We need to like
So,
get the
in that case,
cure or whatever.
How about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
A splendid idea.
よーりさろう
エルパチスチタ
ペルアとルトスオンジワクレタイペルアとアンダサンキトシチエオーカイザムコスキ
One-handed sword rebirth. Okay.
Thanks. But I think most of you.
ケワタタ
Okay. Let's have a look at this rebirth weapon real quick. I mean, it's trash. Alright. Well, I need a twisted ring to upgrade it. And some more iron ore. Either way, it's not even that good. Oh, looks kind of cool though. It's like a weapon out of Dragon God, which makes sense.
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
そうすんよ
Yeah, that one.
So even a king couldn't recover from it.
ああで図式たとだ
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
ウィンカレキッソと
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
Ah, you never know.
I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic.
Actually need some crystals.
whatever.
Magical goat meat sounds kind of cool though.
あと
Yay. Gonna give me a better weapon?
あこちしてすれ大佐そんどとだち
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
Obtain Silverse, obtain Dark Wall. Erect a magical defensive barrier, charge to increase the size of the wall. Okay. I mean, that's kind of neat, I guess.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go back.
Fine.
アルテルチ
Take me to the Strange Things store. I don't know what that is, but let's go. Skip. Thank God that's an option. Okay, the guy has a surfboard, stop sign, caution, poison, gas. What the hell? Wait, what?
アルテルアチ北在アチタイウセタワル
Oh. Well, you're fucking useless, aren't you?
アルテルアチ
We wanna go. Let's go to the material shop. I never actually checked that out. See if they've got any upgrade materials we actually need. So far though, the shops haven't had much for what we actually want.
アルテルアチ北座
Oh, yes, crystal. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's check how much we actually need.
裏ね
Whoa. Hey. Need 2 crystal and then a rusted clump. Okay.
アル
So 2 of these. You don't have any rusted clumps, god damn it. Be tempted to buy that, but
裏ね
yeah. Now we just gotta figure out where to get a rusted clump from. Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna go back to the entrance. We're gonna go to leave, obviously. If it's just like a walk back, I'll obviously just cut it. But if there's something here, like cutscene or whatever, or if we can actually do something in the desert, then we'll, you know, go do that before we go though. Always gotta save, son. Okay, I guess I leveled up after that fight. Also, I swear there's like side quests here in this town, but anyway, it's fine. We haven't like actually explored the town, but yeah. I wonder if this will do the thing that NieR Automata did, where you can go back to like certain parts of the game, like once you beat it. Alright, so I mostly just want to see if we can use this.
It appears.
Damn it, okay. Alright, let me kill this wolf and then we'll dip. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. My beautiful plants have grown. Oh man, where's my melon at? Look at them. I think everything grew but the melon, which is just depressing. Yes. Now we get the nice quiet gardening. Even though the only thing I really wanted out of this was the melon, but that's fine. You know, look, sometimes it is what it is. Should we plant something else? What could we plant? Speed fertilizer. That's what I should have planted for the melon. Ah well. Do this. Fascinating, isn't it? Watermelon. Everyone loves a watermelon. If you don't, well, you're a goddamn monster. Kinda weird I couldn't water my melon, but that's fine. Alright, let's go see our sister. We still don't have a melon for her, but that's okay. Got one growing. Oh, 700 gold. My god. Defense drop.
Yona,
Oh, hey,
how are you feeling?
better now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way,
Yeah, he's...
gonna stay here today?
You bet.
Really?
Now get.
Okay.
Okay. Guess we'll do that to keep her happy. Poor, Kaine was have to wait outside for a whole night. Through a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't... Oh, Jesus Christ. Try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with S. Then there's an E. I can almost see it now, the letters being to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for, the key to saving my sister. Stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his next word. Dream. Dream what? The hell does that mean? Let's move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn, I can't make it out. I want to scream, I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead I force myself to be calm. I can do this, I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I pass out the letters and make up his final words. Forest of Myth. So how would I have found out where to go next if I hadn't stayed with her? Anyway. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Sure seems that way.
Morning. What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I
Yeah,
just...
Fuji cooked me, like,
I
did a
had
number on me,
strange
bud.
dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing.
Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it.
She had the
How
same
did it
dream.
work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
Ugh.
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream.
Okay, so that probably happens if you don't stay with her.
Don't worry. I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Don't forget.
Yeah, I'm working on the melon. Okay. First thing I checked there was a bed to see if we were meant to, like, go to sleep.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask...
Alright, now we're gonna go ask her how to get into the dream world, I guess. Still can't harvest that. God damn it. I want my melons. I wonder if they sell one in the sea area. Right, let's go see how Poplar's English voice is. Oh, that's right. We had to go to the thing to get her a drink too. There's a few side quests I need to do in the seafront area. That's okay. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Cyberpunk's been updated. Game I haven't played since it launched. Even on a PS5, it runs like shit. Although apparently it's a lot better now, but still. Was not overly impressed with that game. Oh, that's right. I'll show you something before we leave too.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in the Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice dream on the matter. What the fuck? Evil blah 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 blah.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it.
Oh, well...
I guess we technically do, yes. Alright, we show you this room. It actually should have been updated now, which is nice. Yeah. How cool is this?
It resembles the...
What was it? Oh, that was a thing we...
It's that list. Who would make a figure of that?
It almost like we're missing something, hey? Interesting. Whoa. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go north, but what I'm gonna do real quick is just do some side quests in the sea area, just 'cause I kind of want to get them done. So I'll just pause here and we'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. I've spent the last like 4 hours doing side quests. A lot of it was fishing related, so not the most entertaining stuff in the world, but yeah. Basically, I had a quick look up. Rusted clumps, which I need to upgrade the sword. You can only fish, and they're like super heavy, so you need a really high fishing rating, and it was a whole thing. I didn't end up getting that far. I was like, I just feel like actually progressing the story, so. Either way, you're here in the Forest of Myth. I will do more of that fishing stuff, obviously, off camera, but...
It sure is quiet here.
Yeah.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
I don't think that's really, like, in his vocabulary. Yeah, you can zero up to, like, 7 hours of playtime.
Cheek.
Okay, can't go in the house. But yeah, even after all that time doing side quests, we're only, like, 33% done. So much stuff to do.
Beware.
Of?
Beware. The words.
The words? What do you mean?
Yeah, man.
Contagious words.
Okay.
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Okay.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
He'll just body shot as he slowly opened his
Perhaps
eyes.
we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
Oh, okay.
Dream?
Seriously, it's called the Death Dream has spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. Village Mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words. Before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Said the mayor's mouth
Now
twitching slightly.
see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
Oh,
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
don't pull out. The mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's
My
remarks.
remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who we had seen and what they had discussed since going to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, some...
Interesting.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations. It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly. I was doing no such thing. Just leave
This is
me
such a
alone
weird
already.
sequence. So I want to say contagion. May leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing his startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something right. Some specific combination of words. What was it? Dreaming, something that dreams, or what the hell was it? A sheep. Others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. A few more minutes of thought. Those who dream. At this, the man produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval. Sounds right. A stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. Last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream. I mean, I'm a mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. Probably taking note of something. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. Tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. Pause for a moment. The village was beautiful, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the colour out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free, and I want to stop trying until it happens. Nod. Look, if we can be of any help, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Man, back again. See here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this room without you knowing of it, but yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived. You're right, I had no idea you were coming. Your imagination is a limitless engine, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. Payment is not required as we're eager to be done with this place. Good luck to you too. Saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. The deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. All at once, he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree. His hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor travelling companion. Unhindered by either train or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging us to pick up the pace and grumbling about the slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, we snapped. Okay, Weiss, cramp for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Tried to stretch the knot out of his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? The moment there was something for his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Weiss' mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting it to a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as our ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed his hands from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. I'm not going to make these noises. As the insect's symphony dimmed another decibel, began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random. It's not just white noise. It's something else. We're just calling out. They're asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? My pages are real. Feels sort of forced, but maybe it's key to getting out of this place. Then I'll leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Before I could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Okay. 1 with is lacking, 2 with is the other is. What? Was it not a seesaw? Okay. Pleased at passing the test, we moved on with intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth. It gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Don't mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, he picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I entered through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight, right? Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. Sweet, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Jellic walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Before we could get any further, the cloaked man began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Tried to ask cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. We wish to engage this man in conversation. It seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah. Correct. You're the mayor. I'm not the mayor, no, now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. It makes sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. You must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. We watched mist seep up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, raising it from existence. We returned to the forest entrance. They found the man leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. Left hand grasped ours and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. Ah, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We have not even told you if we were successful or not. Bear smiled broadly and shook his head. Just happy you're alive. Didn't think I'd ever see you again. We threw ourselves in the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, at least I think we did. His face beamed as we filled him in all the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Cocked their head. Okay, hang on a second, this is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Barely reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? It is words that control the death dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. Once we do, the story will continue. It's the first time I've felt tired since I was imprisoned here. Loud, long yawn, he remembered nothing more. So for an hour or a year, when they woke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. Mist felt thicker, the leaves greener, clearly they'd awakened from their dream. Oh my god, we're finally done. Good news, he said, I think we made it. Wow, we did, I'm back. And then, as if not quite believing the sight before him, I have no idea how much this means. Death dream was spreading through our village and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. Mist started to stand and collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked. Then Dawson shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor with a wry smile. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure. But now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, and bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder. We should not put our faith in the gods. Mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is the home to a powerful magic known as the sealed verse. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected places. Certainly a stroke of luck. As the 3 of them said their goodbyes, We mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he'd left with them. What does that mean? Lost in thought, he said in space for a long moment. You know, it may sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the man didn't seem to notice. They shot very right. Anyway, figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. Gave the mirror a nod and a smile, but inwardly these thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mirror and his words. What exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my god, my throat's killing me.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Yep.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
We obtained a sealed verse, Dark Execution, summon magical spikes. Oh, this one, okay. It's place Dark Hand with Execution.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Interesting. Well, let's explore a bit. Why not, right? This person's still awake.
This person must
It would appear.
Ah.
say I'm very excited.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining.
Yeah,
Okay. Breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? My savior. Claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh, I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossible you hear the sound of a lock being torn out and fall into the floor. The door slowly creaks open. I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking my hands, covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Shadowlink. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand, we shall awaken from this nightmare together. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again. Would that this were not such a terrible storm. Look at your feet. Force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles, lapping at my shins. So much of it. Yes, more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter the cost. Castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves, like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Okay. Ah. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet, all covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door of the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of grey matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumpled corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again, till the horrid dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter I cannot be certain. My mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving the most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. So we went north, so we should go east. And then north again. Let's keep going north. The waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. Pray that this is the way out. Eventually I can stand the side of the waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. It depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me. Leading me to believe that these people had lived long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It's constructed of a thin, breezy cloth, decorated with a motif of flowers and birds. While encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands, yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring close at the image, I can see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is another prisoner, fellow inmate, trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I have been admiring the row of corpses blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shutting my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. Squint down the dim corridors, proceed south. Okay, let's go east. Dry and hole with only sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This one splendid feast was nothing more than a requiem for the damned. Take a moment to steady my shaking hands, and then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chair upon which the dead was seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat, up the back, down the arms. This explains the colour of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. Or if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonised screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment, though in truth I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. Squint down dim corridors and proceed north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself the effort. Tandem with Shadowlink and Grimoire Weiss, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. Now the third try gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. Clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly trying to cover my exposed skin. Your dress, asked Weiss. Then you are a woman, madam. I am. I proffer the two with a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Shadowlink is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description. But he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us step forth to our awakening. Behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, lighting the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a muddy roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncannibal black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life, as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
Tell me about it.
Hear that?
Fucking tell me about it. Okay. I mean, like, if these are all gonna be, like, you having to read shit, we're gonna skip this one then. Is it just the one? Looks like it. Okay. I can always come back to this. No. Okay. Well, actually, do we, hang on. Where are we going next? Just leave. I assume we can always just come back, hopefully, and do that side quest for that one guy. I really don't feel like straining my voice anymore to read that. But I mean, it was an interesting area. Like, it's kind of cool they went, like, all visual novel,
So how
pick
was
your
the
adventure
village?
kind of thing.
Oh, it was was truly magnificent. There are no words.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
I forgot it was her that sent us there with the letter. Alright. Let's us go back to Popola. Can't remember if I had to do something. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I got so many side quests to do anyway, but that's fine. I gotta go back to Seafront anyway. Alright. Either way, let's go have a chat to Popola, see what's going on. I don't think they've said yet how many steel verses there actually are. I mean, there was, what, 16 holes in that treasure room, or the boss statue room. But there wasn't even a boss there, so I don't know. It's also like one of those weird things where it's like there's no clear antagonist, if that makes sense, outside of potentially the Black Book, which I guess be like Grimoire Noir. Just still weird.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yep.
Yeah, it was something alright.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well.
Thanks.
You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I mean, teleportation would be
I'm okay.
nice.
I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with.
Plans to repair the
Have you heard
canal.
about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things.
Okay.
Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days.
What a lazy
I'm
bastard.
starting to get a little worried. So
Okay.
maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder.
Got it.
Okay. So now we actually have to go to Seafront anyway. That's fine. Alright. What we're going to do, we're going to end the episode off here. When we come back, we'll be going out to Seafront to find Old Mate with the red bag. I'll continue on doing my side quests and all that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you next time. Whoop, hang on. We'll let let the Grimoire talk.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Yeah.
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Alright, cool. That's gonna do us off, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.